Okay, here's a really relatable situation we've all been in. So you're sitting there watching the Zoo Books commercial for like the millionth time.
It's Zoo Books!
You know, you like to turn it on every once in a while because it reminds you of a simpler time when you were a kid before you wasted your 20s and you had all these bills and depression that makes it hard to do even the simplest things. When suddenly you think to yourself, I wish I had some basketball cards that looked like animals. So you go to open the Legend of Zelda wallet that you've had since you were a freshman in high school because it still works and why would you get rid of it? And you find that you only have 3 Andrew Jacksons. Oh, and your King's Light the Beam Sacramento Library card. So at first you're pretty happy with yourself, but then you realize there are actually 3 retail formats of this, each one costing about $60. As your mind starts to race, you say out loud, which one do I get? Hey, how's it going? It's Tyler from Basketball Buds. Tune in every Saturday for a new episode and every Wednesday when I feel like it. So you got $60 in your wallet? Which are you gonna get? Should you get 2 of these retail blasters with Shea on them, which go for about $30? Should you get 2 of these Luka Doncic hobby blasters, which also go for about $30? Or should you just go for 1 retail mega box that also has Shea on it? Those go for about $60. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna start with a 4th option. You know, you could get crafty and get 1 Shea blaster and 1 Luka blaster. I'm gonna get these all open, lay the packs out, but I'll start with opening 2 of these and we'll kind of compare right off the bat. And we'll do 4 comparisons. 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of those, and 1 of each of these. Stay tuned. Okay, everything's unboxed now. My initial impression is that the retail blaster packs are much more bowed than the hobby blaster packs. So, you know, I guess if you like flat, straight cards, that's the way to go. By the way, they're all 4-card packs, but you get 10 of them in a $60 mega box, and then you get 12 of them if you get 2 blasters, and 12 of them here if you get 2 blasters. So more packs, but of course, you know, that's not really what matters. It's all about them juicy hits, baby. Oh, and I should take a second to say, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps small YouTubers like me. Every time I see that subscription number go up, it really makes my day. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to me recently. Okay, let's get ripping. I'm gonna start with a retail blaster and then a hobby blaster. So that if you decide to go for 1 and 1, you know, you'll see approximately what you could be getting hits-wise. Alright, looks like Jackie Quee right off the bat. Silver Paolo from the hobby. And then we got a Shea on the select neon icons. That's pretty cool. MVP, looking real happy with himself. He kind of always looks like that though. And then we got a silver tray. I guess they call that a true silver tray, which is kind of rare to see one of those that early with an insert and a Jackie Quee. Come on, winner, winner. Whatever. Got a Tijan. Got Elamelo, his homie. And then Klingon, one of my favorite rookies. I say that every time I see him. And then we got a Stephon Castle Silver. Wow. Should have revealed that a little bit more smoothly, but we're going to go ahead and throw that in the sleeve. Select Silvers, you know, not as valuable as Prism Silvers, but that's the guy you want to get. So, okay, retail blaster, you got some ground to make up. Or you got some ground ahead of you. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm just flustered because I already got a decent hit. Now let's get a numbered Steph Castle. Oh hey, there's my guy, Devin Carter. Getting a lot of silver cards. Ooh yeah, we got one of our parallels already. LaMelo Ball, shout out to Sure Price Cards. And then a lot of Charlotte guys on the Discord recently. Freddie, Sacramento guy, shout out. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done it that way. I think it's a Scoot. Oh nope, it's a Scotty. It's not a Scooty, it's a Scotty. Right on, Scotty Barnes. That's not a color match at all, but I really like the purple and the orange together. And then an Evan Mobley, who I really like. Bob the card collector called him a overrated player recently, but you know, we'll see. All right, sorry, we're gonna speed through this a little bit. By the way, join the Bob the Card Collector Discord. We've been having a lot of fun. There's a new category on there called Flex Room Battle. I haven't posted in it yet because I'm way behind on things, but I'm going to, trust me. Chet Holmgren, Zach LaVine, Cam Thomas, and this looks like a real winner pack. At least we got a Keyshawn George, a Fro Keyshawn George. By the way, I like that there's Afro Keyshawn George and Braids Keyshawn George in this set. If you're going to have multiple cards of the same players, you know, at least give them the different looks, especially when they show different looks in their rookie year. Okay, we got a Russ. We got a Tristan Da Silva. Let's pull from the back because we got a Lowry on our Mardi Gras, green, white, and purple, which is a real mouthful to say. All right, do we have a rookie? It's not, but it is a Steph Curry on a sort of color match because they're wearing those alt jerseys, the yellow and orange ones. Right on, Steph Curry orange. This is a good blaster so far. I think we're definitely paid for the blaster. We'll see. Stephon Castle's market is a little kind of up and down, but I think especially after next year when the Spurs are doing damage in the playoffs, we'll definitely see some. Oh, I like this card, the Scotty Barnes card. Oh, we got somebody peeking through now and screwing up our focus. That's Anthony Tolliver, by the way. LeBron James base card, never gonna say no. And Luka Doncic, right on. Teammates, of course, you know, yellow there, blue there, you know the story. Okay, next we're gonna do a hobby blaster. Enrique Freeman, another shout out shirt prize. It looks like we got a green Mojo, Cade Cunningham, got a Joel, and then, oh, hope you didn't see it. It was a Giannis. All right, color match Giannis on the Mojo. That's one of my favorite patterns. Kind of looks like the Celtics floor, the Orlando Magic floor, where it's got like that, I don't know what they call it, but two-tone floor with the, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You've seen it. Bub Carrington, Cleo Ware, Zion Williamson, and we got a silver rookie of Alex Sarr. Okay, I'll take it. I don't know why my voice cracked there. I do like Alex Sarr. I think he's going to be a decent player. I just don't know if he's like, you know, the greatest overall. But you never take a number 2, you never turn down a number 2 overall pick. And you never know, I could be totally wrong. He could be an amazing player in a couple years. Okay, sorry, just had a lighting problem. Jamal Murray, I like to call him Yamo, it's just a joke. Shy, it's not even a good joke. Spider, and then do we get, oh, nope, we got a Jaw. Right on the premier level, yeah, see, I'm learning. Premier level silver Jaw, okay. All right, let's keep ripping Luka. Let's pull a Luka out of our Luka, huh? Okay, we got A-Day. The Claw. Anthony Edwards on the best one, Mezzanine Concourse, whichever the best one is. You can tell I don't sit a lot of expensive seats. And another Scotty Barnes. You can usually tell by that hairline that that's Scotty Barnes. And this is the courtside level, of course, and that's another courtside Mojo, Scotty Barnes. A little bit better hit than normal because the courtsides are kind of less common. But when it comes to the Mojos, you're probably just as likely to get one. Got a Hawk on the back, and we got a Devin Carter on the front. He's pointing at us. Another Steph Curry. Okay, we'll see who this is. Dalton Knecht, got a rookie card. And Zachary Risachet, true silver rookie. So we've now got the number 1 overall pick on a silver, the rookie of the year on a silver, and the number 2 overall pick on a sort of silver. Cover up easily. Okay, pretty good 2 blasters so far. You could just say these are the 2 to get and be done with it, but I'm thinking we're going to pull something even better from the next couple. Bam. We got a Lodestar Steph Curry. That's the guy who you want to get. He's definitely a load player for his team. And Julius Randle. We all love Julius.
Not.
Okay, so I guess that's what you would get if you got 2 blasters. We'll take kind of a quick recap there just on that one. Zachary Risachet, Scotty Barnes, John Morant, Alex Star Silver, Giannis Color Match Mojo, LeBron base card, Luka base card, Lowry, Steph Curry on the Orange Wave parallel, Orange Shock, I think they're called. I'm not sure. I'll look at the box. Scotty Barnes and Steph Castle, True Silver. Probably the best hit so far. Okay, tune in for part 2. Part 2, let's get ripping. Reed Shepard, Scotty Barnes, silver Victor Wembanyama, neon icon. Victor Wembanyama, he's a tall man. And then a LaMelo Ball on the Mardi Gras colors. Sorry, slight emergency there. Going right back to ripping. Let's see what Retail Blaster 2 gives us. Gives us a Jacoby Walter. It gives us a Michael Porter Jr. He's now on the Nets. It gives us a silver John Morant from the Hobby Box. And it gives us a silver Claw. Blue Silver Claw. More like Boo Silver Claw. New teammate of Brad Beal. And they gave Brad Beal a player option. I was like, did you guys learn nothing? Although it is a really small deal, you know. I'm sure they can use him. Matas. We got Tyrese Maxey. Let's pull from the back. It's a Julius Randle. Did we get... Oh, it's Jalen Green. We spoiled it. All right, Jalen Green. He's now on the Suns. I guess he's taking Brad Beal's spot. So that's a color match, right? That's a color match. We're calling it a color match. It's not a color match. We're calling it a color match. Jalen Brunson, shout out New York guys. Pacom Dadier, shout out New York guys. Glad the Ripper, Sporty Boy. Another rookie, Oso Igudaro. And Asar Thompson. Okay, not much to write home about on that pack. Some rookies. Didn't get a lot of playing time last year. Okay, Darius Garland. Kevin Durant. See. Oh, that looks like a Dame Lillard on the silver. Silver Premier level? Nope, silver, yeah, Premier level. Yeah, silver Premier level, I know what's going on. And another Steph Curry, okay. So both of our first two blasters had this orange. It's Flash, I just looked it up, it's Flash. Orange Flash. Okay, double orange Flash, Steph Curry. Okay, last pack of the second Retail Blaster. And then we'll know if that was the way to go. No numbered cards in these yet. This is the one. Tijan Saloon. No, doesn't look like it. LaMelo. They just seem to hang out together. Klingon. I think we got that same correlation. And Giannis. Okay, kind of a wet fart there at the end. Let's see what this Hobby Blaster gives us. Second Hobby Blaster. We got a Dalton Connect, a Green Mojo, a Joel Embiid, a Kyrie Irving, and then a De'Aaron Fox. Wah wah. It says King, but the only thing he's king of is the snakes. I guess we'll put him in a sleeve. He's got that nice snakeskin parallel on him. I didn't see that on the box. Snakeskin parallel, there you go. Jokic, one of my faves. Jalen Wells, love him. Sacramento, shout out. De'Aaron Fox again, Sacramento, not shout out. And then Darius Garland on the green, white, and purple. Seen a lot of Darius. I guess not. Just feels like you see a lot of them when you pull a card that's, you know, a cool parallel and not really the player you want. So thanks, Darius. I mean, if I was fighting vampires, I would want Darius Garlic by my side. Tyrese Halliburton in a really cool pose. Doesn't need to use his legs because he's flying. Okay, Derek Lively. We got a rookie card. It's Jamal Shed, not my favorite rookie. Or Sheed. My hair was here Shed, but I like Shed. And then a silver Steph Curry. That's pretty cool. Neon icon. Looking real proud of himself, like a superhero, although his forearms do just sort of fade into nothing. Kind of looks like he's in Back to the Future, and his parents haven't kissed yet. He's trying to get Dell with his mom. I would watch a remake of Back to the Future with Steph Curry. I mean, any remake of Back to the Future is going to be trash, so it may as well have Steph Curry. Paolo, Alex Sarr. Okay, looks like we got a decent card here. Fred VanVleet, come on, we got a red mojo. Oh, it's a color match. It's Trae Young. We always flip him the wrong way. It's numbered to 20. We got a mojo. Trae Young to 20. All right. Well, Trae Young, good player. Think he's gonna have a really huge year. So there might be some people really chomping at the bit for that Trae Young card. But hey, just because we got one numbered card from this blaster doesn't mean we can't get another, right? Right, fellas and fellettes. Oh, sorry, I don't want to steal Glad's catchphrase. Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, his old buddy, not so much. Ron Holland, love him, and Ant, right on, Silver Ant. Hopefully he comes back with a fire in his belly next year. That's what I've been saying about him kind of every year, but he has been getting better, I think. One last pack here. I saw a king on the back. It's probably that snake guy again, but we don't know. Hey, I see a king on the front. It's Domas. Okay, John Morant. Jason Tatum saying, what's up? Give me a technical foul. I dare you. Oh, wait, they did. They gave him a technical foul. And then we got a white DeMar DeRozan. Right on. Debo. Got 2 number cards in that blaster. This one's to 125. Okay. Mr. Debo. Sort of think, he's on my team. Much respect. Sort of think he's a relic of a league that has passed. No offense to you, sir, but prove me wrong. I mean, he was draining threes last year. He's also the number 1 guy to shoot long twos with a foot on the line. I don't know how many he shot last year, but it was a crazy amount. All right, one format left. It's the Mega Box, saving the biggest for last. Will it be the best? Only 10 packs. Let's find out. We got Yuki. We got Austin Reeves. We got Nikola Topic. And then we got a red cracked ice rookie. And it looks like Jacoby Walter. It's a color match. It's, I actually kind of thought that might be Steph Castle's hair, but I think his hair is a little bit further down on the card. Hey, look who it is, Jacoby Walter. Okay, Michael Porter Jr. We got another cracked ice right off the bat. Franz Wagner. And this one is not a rookie. It's Austin Reeves. Ooh, looking real intense. That's not the best picture, but who is that? They're just going, woo. Matas. Got another red, looks like Tyrese Maxey. Cam Johnson. Is this one a rookster? It is a rook. And that one is Yuki. All right. Not the hottest rookie, but he is an international sensation. Let's go Japan. Shout out God is great, land of the rising sun. Oh, looks like green, white, and purple, and another red. Zachary Sachet, Luka Doncic. Bub, Carlton Carrington. Which, Carlton Carrington would be kind of a mouthful, but it is kind of a cool name. And OG. We got OG dunking right at the camera. Let's go. Let's go! And that wasn't exciting enough. Jonathan Mugbo. Jason Tatum. Another cracked ice. Reed Shepard. Wish he was on the red cracked ice. Oh, wait, maybe he is. Let's see. Nope. Somebody who's going for a finger roll. It's Cade. It's a cool picture of Cade. Red cracked ice Cade on the premier level. Not quite a jersey match, but it looks nice. Next. Who's up next? Jalen Brunson's up next. Let's see if he can put it together. Oh, there's his buddy Batadier. There's Franz. And Giannis. Okay. Red Giannis looking all Christmassy. Oso, Darius Garland, Jalen Wells on the premier level, and De'Aaron Fox, the rare red-backed snake. I don't know. Cracked out red snake. That's Fox. This is just getting slanderous at this point. I don't even hate him that much. I just like to make jokes. Alright. Let's see, a purple. Purple. Tijon. Ooh, what is this? Hang on. That looks very nice. Oh, it's just a Hot Stars. But I think this one is, because it's green, is not numbered at all. It's just the color they are. Of course. Yeah. Alright. Scotty Barnes. And Bronny James Jr. It's a cool picture of Bronny. Cool dude. Once again, giving him a variety of hairstyles when they display them through the season. I dig it. Okay. Thought we had a bigger card than we did in that one. I mean, you know, it's Alex Sarr. He's nice, but looks like Tyrese Maxey. Although it doesn't look like Tyrese Maxey because he doesn't have any hair, but like I said, variety of hairstyles. All right, let's see what this one is. It's Yves Missi. Okay. And Kevin Durant going down to Mardi Gras, rocking a premier level. Sweet. Last pack. Will we get some numbered heat? Thinking we probably won't, but we'll see. Or maybe we will, or maybe we... Oh, okay, definitely something non-typical. Hopefully it's not just a troll. It's a troll, but at least it's a cool troll. Mathis. I don't know, that's kind of a cool picture of him, too. Jaylen Brown, and then, okay, we did get a purple. It's not a rook, though. It's Anthony Ant-Man Edwards, numbered to 99. Not bad, I'll take a numbered Ant card to 99. We'll take it. But man, that is a good looking card. Okay, just kind of reframed everything here for the wrap up. Start with these retail blasters. Got a Dame Lillard silver, orange flash Steph Curry, Mardi Gras LaMelo Ball, Victor Wembanyama neon icon, Kawhi Leonard silver, Jalen Green orange flash, Shea, Trae Young silver, true silver, Lowry Markkanen, Steph Curry orange flash, Scotty Barnes orange flash on the courtside level. Yeah, those ones are pretty cool. And then Steph Castle silver, probably the biggest hit from the retail blasters. Next, moving on to the hobby blasters. Zachary Sachet silver, also a very good hit. John Morant silver, Alex Sarr silver, Scotty Barnes also on a courtside. Different courtside parallel, Scotty Barnes, weird. Giannis Green Mojo. Lodestar Steph Curry. DeMar DeRozan white to, 125 these are? Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like Debo. Don't really want to collect his cards, but I keep everybody in a Kings jersey, so he'll go in the collection. Anthony Edwards silver. Silver Steph Curry neon icon. Pretty sick looking. Darius Garland party colors. De'Aaron Fox. And then Trae Young red mojo. Numbered to 20. Very rare card. Not a super valuable card, but like I said, expect good things from Shea this year. He's going to have a better year, although I don't know about his attitude. That probably won't improve. Okay, Matas red. Reed Shepherd silver. We just kind of glossed by this when we were opening them, but that's, a decent hit. Not a great hit, but a decent hit. Zachary Sachet, just, kind of worth keeping. Yves Missi. Kevin Durant on the... Is this a silver? Are they all silver? Am I tripping? But whatever, it looks pretty good. Scotty Barnes, Franz Wagner, Jaylen Brown, Bronny James Jr. red, De'Aaron Fox red, Giannis, Cade Cunningham, didn't put him in his sleeve, sorry Cade, Austin Reeves, OG Anunoby, okay, they're all silver, I was tripping, Carlton Carrington, Alex Sarr green hot stars, Yuki Kawamura, Jacoby Walter red, and then the biggest hit, Ant Edwards, Ant-Man, purple, love the purple cards, big fan of purple here. If you've seen the channel at all, you would know. So maybe the biggest hit of the day, probably that and Steph Castle are gonna contend for it. Not sure if I made my money back. I may have, if I went through and sold these out. I got some pretty good rookie hits. especially after next year when they're all breaking out in the year after that. So that was it. I guess let me know down below which one you would get for your 60 bucks. And while you're down there, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. It really means a lot to me. Take it easy.
This monkey looks like some kind of clown monkey. Get zoo books today!